So this afternoon I'm going to spend some time working in the greenhouse. The other day I put a thermometer to hang up, so I'm going to get that hung up real quick. I'm not exactly sure where I should hang it, but what I think I'm going to do is hang it right down here, about like that. The reason that I decided to hang it closer to the ground rather than higher up is because heat rises, and I figured if it was closer to the ground it would give me more of an accurate reading of what the temperature is where the plants are actually growing. Oops. And if it ends up not working out there, I can always change it later. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the barn and I'm going to clean out the goat stall, and I'm going to bring all the bedding over here, and then I'm going to use it to build up my beds. Actually, before I go over to the barn and start cleaning it out, I think I'm going to go grab the handles really quick and go ahead and put them on the door, because the wind is starting to pick up and it's supposed to get windier this afternoon, and I don't want to have to fight the door because it is a pain to open and shut without a handle on it. There, lots better. I've really been debating on how to do this, and I think what I've decided to do is I'm just going to go ahead and move all of this mulch to the middle out of the beds. Then I'm going to lay down the hay in the planting bed, and then after that I'm going to go and cover it back up with this mulch right here. Plus I'm going to go get some more leaf mulch from the garden to add on top of it. This hay probably isn't quite so weed free, and the leaf mulch is more weed free, so I figured I would stack that on top. But I don't know that it's really going to make too much of a difference, but I guess we'll see. Now, I have no experience at all with growing in a greenhouse, so this year is just going to be a trial and error year for me. I'm just going to try different things and kind of wing it and see how it goes. So I'm hoping that I can at least grow a few things. Now, I'm not getting every single bit of it, I'm just getting a large portion of it. Okay, so now we are ready for the hay. The challenging part's going to be to not poke a hole in the plastic with a pitchfork. Okay, so I got all of the hay on this side anyway. Took 3 full wagonfuls to get this much in here. Now, I've been doing a little bit of research on how to heat a greenhouse naturally, and there's a lot of people who have started compost piles in their greenhouse, and as the compost pile decomposes it creates heat, which then heats up the greenhouse. And so by doing these beds this way, that's what I'm hoping to achieve, that will give off heat and kind of just heat up the greenhouse, so that way I can start planting. I'll go ahead and water this down. Now, I would have added some rabbit manure on top of the hay, but because the hay had a lot of goat manure in it, I decided not to. And then same way with the leaf compost. I really considered sprinkling just a little bit of rabbit manure on top of it, but with the chickens running on it all winter long, I'm sure that it has plenty of manure already mixed in it, and I didn't want to get too much. I'm planning to go ahead and add some garden soil on top of this, so that way I can go ahead and plant some lettuce and spinach and radishes and things like that. Well, now it is time to get started on this side. I'm going to work for as long as I can on it, and then I'm going to have to take a break here in a little bit and take Miley to town because she's got to get some money out of her savings account because she's going to make a very special purchase in a couple of days. She's going to buy her very own farm animal. So be sure to stay tuned to see what she gets.